TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What about you got to work with Chris Jericho in a match, right?
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
What are your memories of that whole angle?
I thought it was great. It was, I had a good time, and Chris showed me a lot. He was young at the time, and I'd been around for a couple of years, and he laid out pretty much everything. And I said, sounds great. Let's do it.
Right.
And hell, I hadn't been working out or doing anything. I smoked cigarettes at the time. I was just out of shape, bad. And he went out there and got a 15-minute match out of an old referee that was out of shape. It was a pretty decent little match.
Right.
So I got to take my hat off to Chris Jericho. He was a good kid.
In WCW, what are your memories of Goldberg?
Good guy. A lot of people gave him a hard time because he was put into a huge spot so soon. But a really good guy. I always got along real well with him, and he always seemed sincere about wanting to learn and wanting to do things the right way, and I respected that. He didn't seem like a young guy that was just had the world handed to him for no reason. He didn't seem like that to me.
Do you think he respected the business?
I think that he respected certain parts of the business, but there are other parts of the business that even for an old timer like me, it's hard to respect.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what are your thoughts on the writers that?
I've never had a problem with any of them, honestly, and I'm not saying that to be diplomatic. They have all been, everyone I've ever met has been very respectful to me because they realize, that what I've done in the business. This is my 29th year. A lot of them ain't even 29 years old.
Right.
So I hadn't met any that were disrespectful, at least to my face.
Do you think they're good for the business, being that they've never really been in the business?
I think, yes, they are good for the business, but I think that they are given way too much power and way too much clout and way too much. I don't see why certain talent would get let go. Good talent that they know is good talent, but we just got to let you go because our writers just can't think of nothing for you. Our writers have just ate you up for the last 2 years. Well, hell, this kid did everything you asked him to do. Why don't you fire the writers that screwed up his character?
So odd that you're saying that because we just did a shoot with, what's his name? Canyon. He said the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, to anybody that objectively watches that has got to be frustrating.
Right.
And that to me, because I've seen a lot of guys, I'm like, why aren't they doing something with this kid? Even if it's something little, why are they just grounding this guy in the dirt? And then they tell you, present ideas to us. You're not trying unless you do that. Well, the guys will present ideas to them, and then they'll take that idea and give it to somebody else. And then still bury the kid that gave them the idea. And, oops, we got to let you go because we just don't have any ideas for you.
Right.
And, that made me want to just rip my hair out or rip their hair out.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans out there that you might not have had a chance to say?
No, I just appreciate everybody that come and watched and supported me. And for all the years, I've had a real good run. And if it's over, it's over. But I don't think it's going to be over yet because I've still got a lot left in me. But if it is, then what the hell? I'll see you down the road somewhere.
Cool.
And thank you a lot.
We want to thank you for being here today with us, and it was a great interview.
Thank you very much. Good, my pleasure.
Do you have a website or anything you want to plug? Or?
Well, I just got my email address, but I don't have a website yet. But I'm going to put up a website very soon because I've got an idea about something that I was wanting to do with my autistic son, and I'm going to try and put it together. And I'll let y'all know about it as soon as I get it. Cause I don't want to say something about it until I get it going. Because it takes other people committing to my idea, and until I get them to commit, then I don't want to say what's going on.
Gotcha, I understand. Thanks again for being here today. It was great.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Right. What are your thoughts on Vince Russo?
Didn't really have a chance to get to know him that well. He was writing for WCW right towards the end, and he had some good ideas. I liked some of his ideas. The only thing I didn't like was the imitating whatever Vince did. Doing little spoofs, having guys do
Jim Ross.
Yeah, that to me,
it's also putting over WWE guys.
Yeah, and to me it was a waste of time, and it was an attempt of humor that really wasn't funny.
And you're gonna make money though.
Yeah, and but he had some good ideas now, and I liked the way he wanted to try and develop new and young talent because you had to, and WCW had a bad habit of the good old boy syndrome. And hanging on to the same guys and not doing a thing for the new young guys coming up. And he did change that. He got young faces in, and started doing things with them, and I thought that was a positive.
What about, did you ever see the heat between Vince and Russo, that is, and Bischoff? Did you ever see the tension there?
No. Well, you could tell there was a little tension, but I never ever saw a blow up.
Right.
I never saw anything like that.
What was the changeover like to WWE from WCW? How different was the locker room?
It was a lot different because in WCW there toward the end there wasn't as much camaraderie. There was guys, superstars had their own locker rooms away from everybody else, and the middle and lower guys, jabronis, whatever, had their thing, and don't go over here, and that, we got catering, and it was a bunch of crap, And in WWE, it was more like a team. Everybody dressed in the same, If you acted a fool, they'd kick your ass out of the locker room. You go dress out in the hallway,
Right.
But the big guys and the middle guys and the little guys all together, It was a team. And I liked that.
Did you have any new duties over there as far as ring crew, or did you come right in and
Just a ref.
right to the referee
Yeah.
spot? Okay. Memories of working with Steve Austin.
Good guy, hard worker.
No ego.
No, I've never seen it. He's another guy that became a huge star and was still real cool.
All right. What about Bret Hart? What are your memories of working with Bret?
I didn't know Brett real well. He came to WCW and I worked some with him. Didn't travel much with him, but he was cool to talk to. He was a good guy and he knew the business. He was a great worker.
Right.
And he didn't seem to have that attitude, ego thing. He was. But then he got hurt real quick down there too. He was down there and I think he got a super kick or something from Goldberg. Yeah, and he wasn't ever the same after that.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.